Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Arkansas History here at ASU Mountain Home. My name is Dr. Michael Orth, and I'll be your instructor for the course. I hope you've had a good break and are ready to get started back with the semester. This video will just provide a brief overview of the course, where to find things in the course, and some other details that you'll need for the course itself. And so I'm going to just kind of walk you through your tab over here on the side. You'll notice there's a Getting Started tab. Gives you a little information about me. Also, there's a link on how to be a successful student. And here I want to point out just a couple of things. One, I did ask you to email me to make sure you reviewed all the course and had no questions, and most of you have done that so far. Also understand that the most important thing to do with me is communicate. If you have issues, if you have problems, if there are things that you don't understand, you email me, let me know. Text me, let me know. It's that way I can communicate back with you. So again, that's the Getting Started button, and you can find all the information here. You notice under the instructor information, I've listed my cell phone. I would ask that you text me versus calling me, as I have young children at home. But if you text me, I will respond to your text with a phone call or text message, whatever is needed, as soon as I can. So please text me at that number listed on your phone. The announcements are pretty simple. Here you'll see announcements for the course, things that you need to know, things that are upcoming, just basic information. This course calendar you can see here. You can see when things are due. Notice that I have different things on the course calendar when they're due. So pay attention to this as well throughout the course. It'll skip down a few places. You notice we have another course calendar here, and this provides a more detail of the course looking forward, so you can kind of prepare as you go. And we're going to come back to this in just a second. Let's look at the syllabus just real quickly. This is a syllabus for the course here, and I don't want to cover all of it, but there are a few things I want to cover. The textbook is Arkansas Narrative History. You can get that at the bookstore, or if you can't get the bookstore, other places. Look under office hours, instructor availability as well. I do mention there, do not call or text me after 8 p.m. I do have young kids, but you can text me or call me before that, but again, preferably text messaging. Under course requirements and performance measures, you will have 4 major exams. They will not be comprehensive. They will cover the chapters up until that point. Multiple choice, identification, short answer. You'll write some one-page essays, thoughtful responses to discussion postings. You're also going to have 3 major assignments. One is design a short learning unit on the topic of your choice in Arkansas history. One is compile a list of course resources on Arkansas history, and then also compose 4 quarterly reviews over appropriate time periods in Arkansas history, using the Arkansas Historical Quarterly. As I mentioned, if you cannot access that there at the library at ASU Mountain Home, then you can substitute articles and other sources. Just need to clear them with me first. And we'll talk about each of these more in detail just a little bit later. Late assignments. I'll accept late assignments for 4 days after they're due. You're losing 5 percentage points every day that they're late. After 4 days, I will no longer accept anything late. Student responsibilities. This is something I want to spend just a second on. Student responsibilities. This is an online course. Very simply, be sensitive to others. Use good taste. Do not use capital letters. Be respectful. Be careful. Use good grammar and spelling in your online postings. What we call etiquette. So please read over this. Make sure you understand it. I'm just asking you to be courteous to your classmates in the discussion forum. If you don't agree with somebody's post, that's fine. You can disagree with them, but you can do so in a respectful manner. So please keep the information in mind. Academic dishonesty, plagiarism. If I catch you cheating the first time, you'll get a 0 for the assignment. The second time, you will receive an F for the course. Very simple. And then you can read the rest of this as you have time. Again, that's in the course syllabus. Course resources. You have your discussion board guidelines here. And then also here you have the course calendar below that as well. We're going to go over these kind of in unison. So let me pull up the course calendar and the course resources, and I'll put some more information there as well. So course calendar, you can see that each week you have a discussion post due on Thursday by midnight, and then your second discussion post is due by Sunday at midnight. And you can see the dates of when things are due throughout the course. Now, going back into the discussion board posting, this is under course resources. These are your guidelines. In order to earn all 10 points for the discussion board, you must do all three of these things. You have to give me an original post that's at least 150 words, and then you have to respond with two 75-word responses to two other students. So on Thursdays, your initial post is due, and you have to have your responses submitted by Sunday. And so when you look at the course calendar, that's what that's referring to. So again, back to the course calendar. Thursday, your first discussion posting due. Sunday, your second discussion posting is due. Your second follow-up discussion posting. So again, back to the discussion board posting guidelines. Apologize, I scratched my eye. Go through this. Make sure you understand it. Make sure you understand what I'm asking you to do. Look at the course calendar. See this information here as well. So be aware that you do have to post the discussion board at least 3 times. First initial post here, and then your follow-up posts are due by Sunday. I've had several students that only will post once or maybe twice. But to get all points, you must post 3 times. And also be aware of the word count. Now, in the discussion post guideline, or under course resources, I will also list other things as we go through there. But for now, that's what's in there. Under your assignments, you can see it's broken down. But your 2 initial assignments I'm going to look at, and I'll post another one here as well. Now, we're going to go ahead and post these ahead of time. Sorry, hit the wrong button. Just so you can be thinking about them, and you can go through and look at each of these. And the first one is your Arkansas History Resource Assignment. And this is an assignment basically asking you to find different things that would benefit someone that's teaching an Arkansas history class, or someone wanting to teach a unit on Arkansas history. And it asks you to find internet sites, published works, museums, and activities or event sites on the internet or through a pamphlet. So read through this, make sure you understand what I'm asking for, then let me know if you have any questions. The second major assignment we're going to look at just here for a second is actually you're going to develop a unit on Arkansas history. And then you're also going, in this unit, you must have a student category, that is, what age group are you looking at? Learning objectives, what are they going to be learning in this learning unit? A lecture discussion component, and then some type of active learning component as well in the class. And basically what this idea is for someone who wants to teach Arkansas history, how would you do it, or what would you do it with? Again, read through this. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know, and I'll be glad to chat with you about it. And then you can see week 1 here is up and ready to go. You have your discussion posting there, and just click on launch, and it takes you to the thread where I've posted the question again. So that's there. The only thing that I do not have listed here yet is your quarterly review, and I'll put the guidelines up for that tomorrow, so you can begin to think about that as well. So this is the course. Again, take a look at it, look through it, make sure there are no questions, you have no issues. You can always check your grades under My Grades. You can email me through here to email the instructor. Again, syllabus course assignments getting started. As I mentioned in my syllabus, look through this. If you have any questions, please let me know so I can be of assistance. If you don't, that's fine. I'm sure something will come up as we go through the semester. Also, each week I will be posting short lecture videos, probably no more than 10 to 15 minutes each. I probably will not for this week since it's simply a review of geography for the most part, but I will for next week's course. I look forward to working with each of you. I hope you guys have a great week. Let me know if I can be of help. And welcome to Arkansas History.